items. We got tons of stuff. Let's see. She has some music going. I went and got a bunch of items from my storage. I just recently moved. I have to clear out a bunch of stuff. So what better way? I sold some of them last show we did. People seem to like them, so we're just gonna see what we have, throw them up, and see if people like it. I don't even know. I don't even recall exactly where most of it came from. I was buying I was buying tons and tons of collections, guys, and I have a storage unit full of. I would go through the collections and just pull out the best cards. And then figured I would put all the other stuff into storage, and I figured eventually I would do something with it, but it's just been sitting for years and years. I also did a bunch of mass box openings in like the 2020, 21, 22, 23. So I just have tons of stuff. We're going to go through it. I'm going to throw every item up for 25 bucks, guys. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? So here we go. I've got, what did I get? Today I grabbed about 20 of these. These are just, look, Journey into Nyx. What does this even say? I wrote on it. Journey into Nyx, May 2014, Gate Crash, Return to Ravnica, Avacyn Restored, Eventide. So these are old boxes, guys, and they've just been sitting in storage since probably 2024. I threw everything in there. So we're going to go through this together. We're going to see what these are. Oh, we got some rares. Okay. What do we got? This is item number 1. It's this whole box. Journey into Nyx. I don't know if it's all these cards still, these sets. Here we go. We've got Spark Double. Soulblade Jin. Oh my gosh, I hope this entire box is rares. Mahamati Jin. Polymorph. Ooh, that's a little Mirage action. We got some Mercadian Masks. We've got, Evacuation. Not a bad card. Stronghold. So this looks like it's all blue. Cavalier of Gales. Pearl Lake Ancient. That's Khans of Tarkir. Teferi's Realm. Visions. So this is just blue. I must have thrown all my blue in a box. These are all rares. Commander 2020. I did mass box openings for Commander 2020. Zendikar, same thing. Ikoria, same thing. More Mercadian Masks. All right, so this is just a huge box, guys. Grand Architect, Scars of Mirrodin. More Mirage, more Stronghold. Exodus, Equilibrium, that's a good card. Opposition, Font. Oh, Baldur's Gate. I probably opened more Baldur's Gate than anything. Oh, dude, Hercule's Recall. Is that revised? Okay, here's the uncommon. Reality Shift, Leadership Vacuum, Merfolk Trickster, Stalkers, Preordained, Commons, Factor Fiction. So we got Commander Legends, Theros, Ikoria, Aetherize. Oh my gosh, we probably shouldn't go through this whole box. We got some old cards. Cloud of Fairies, Echoes of Eternity, Narset, Long-Term Plan, Soothsaying, some vintage counter spells, Tempest. So anyway, there's a ton of stuff. I'm just going to throw everything we do tonight. I have a bunch of these boxes. We're starting them all at 25 bucks, guys. 25 bucks. I'm going to put them up for 2 minutes so that we can keep going through this box. But if anybody's interested, we'll flip through again. There's tons of good cards in here. Jace's Triumph. So these are all uncommons, it looks like, from all these older sets. There's not going to be anything. I threw these in the storage probably 2024. So there won't be anything after that. It's all pre-2024. Maybe 23. But 2020. A lot of older stuff. Commander 2019. Baldur's Gate. Tons. Mole Drifters. What else? War of the Spark. Chart of Course. Leadership Vacuum. Visible Stalker. Throne of Eldraine stuff. Diffusion Slivers, that's 20, that's M15. Rise of the Eldrazi. Some Masters. Battle for Zendikar. So this looks like some commons. So lots of commons, lots of uncommons, and then we'll go through these rares. Should we go through more? These look like mostly Born of the Gods, mostly commons in the back. But all these are uncommons and good playable commons. And then we'll go through these rares one more time. Tons of good rares. Spark Double. The Jin. Evacuation. A lot of old stuff. Cavalier of Gales. Pearl Lake Ancient. Teferi's Realm. Blue Sun Zenith. This is box number 1, guys. Of about 20. Some older cards. Nothing newer than probably 2023. Grand Architect. Equilibrium. Intruder Alarm. That's a good one too. All right, $28. Congrats. And you get these boxes. By the way, these boxes usually sell for like $15. Just the little container. All right, that's number 1. F-. Congrats, dude. Congrats. We're not going to take as much time on each one as we did on that one. What we got here? We got black. I'm going to start this one. We'll throw it up for 2 minutes again. No, let's do, 2 minutes. I'll do 90 seconds. 90 seconds. This is a Khans of Tarkir box. These boxes alone sell for a good amount. We have... These look like actual Khans of Tarkir. I did a bunch of that. Opened a bunch of that. Khans of Tarkir. Let's turn it upside down. These look like mostly commons. This might be a common box. Khans of Tarkir. Commons. The boxes alone are hard to find. Is this all Khans? This looks like all Khans of Tarkir. Khans, all colors. Khans of Tarkir. What is that? 2014. Oh my goodness. These are all old cards. All colors. Khans of Tarkir. Full box. These look like all commons. Khans of Tarkir. All right, Khans of Tarkir box. Let's grab. We've got Shadow. What is this? Shadows over Innistrad. That's right. Shadows over Innistrad box. F- took that one too. Congrats, dude. Let's go 90 seconds. We've got Shadows over Innistrad. Oh, these are white border. That's good. That means it's older. Let's see what we got. Revised. Iron Star. These might all be revised. Atog. 1, 2 Atogs. More Atogs. Shatter. Orcish Artillery. Throne of Bone. Wooden Sphere. Circle of Protection. These are all 1994. Vintage Magic. Fear. Wow, a lot of Fear. Wooden Sphere. More Shatters. Throne of Bones. Iron Stars. Urg Raiders. Wall of Stone. Bunch Blue Ward. More Atog. Bunch more Atog. Wow. 25 Atogs. Okay. Cool stuff. This stuff is really just fun to look through, man. The old Ivory Cup. Lure. Wall of Wood. Weakness. Drain Life. Wow. Unholy Strength. Very cool. Brainstorm. 4th edition? That's a cool card. 4th edition Brainstorm. No, that's 5th edition. 5th edition Brainstorm. All right, you won F minus. I won't even go through the rest. Hopefully there's some more cool stuff in there. Let's grab another box. What do we got? I've got a War of the Spark. War of the Spark box. We'll go 90 seconds on this War of the Spark full box. We've got, looks like green. We had, what did we have? We had another thing of blue. This looks like green. Momentous Fall, Commander, Barroom Brawl. Ooh, what is this? Is Mirrodin Besieged? Chancellor of the Tangle, Leyline of Abundance, Hydra, Stampede, Hornet Queen, Incubation Druid, Masts. There's tons of stuff. Mythics, Mythic. Garruk Unleashed, Garruk Primal Hunter, the Basker, Terra Stomper, 2015. Guys, $25 for this whole box. Kamigawa. All right, fresh meat. We're gonna go a little fast. These are some older cards. Swarm Shamblers, some Recluses, some uncommons here. Green uncommons. Split the Spoils, Sakura Tribe Elder, some more spiders. These are great if you have anybody you know who's just starting out deck building, drafting, whatever you guys want to do. Brood Weaver. Those are Innistrad, or yeah, Midnight Hunt. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. I opened a bunch of that. Become Immense. The Acolyte. Acidic Slime. So this is all green. Rares. Uncommons. See if there's commons in the back. Oh, Might Sliver. Tranquility. Some slivers in here. Thrashing Brontodon. Some older cards. Ooh, that's 5th Dawn. There's a bunch of good stuff. All right, Harper. What's up? Hey, Harper, did you bought a bunch of these last time. Were they good? Oh, Harper, your payment failed, though. Harper, you bought a bunch of these boxes. I had, last time I went to my unit, I grabbed like 5 of them, or 6 of them, whatever, to see if anybody wanted them. Harper, I remember you bought it some. Let the chat know. Were they any good? Because we didn't go through all of them. There was a bunch of cards, though. You bought like 3 or 4 of them, if I recall. I grabbed like 20 more boxes today, and I have a bunch more. So if you guys like these, we'll do some more for sure. Harper, you working on that? See if that payment went through. Really good? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess they must have been if you're buying more of them. There should be, yeah, I don't know. The thing about these is I probably threw them all in when everything was kind of bulky, but it's probably not bulk anymore, or some of it. There's got to be some stuff that's no longer bulk, All right, next box. We have. Oh, wow, you got a Wasteland? Heck yeah. See, there's going to be good stuff. Wastelands are expensive for sure. All right, I don't remember what this came from. This must have been like a core set or something. Has nothing labeled in it. Okay, Mirage, that's a good start. Widen. Wake. Okay, so this looks like multicolor rares. Wart. Oh, Vadric, Apex of Thunder. This is the borderless version of the Ikoria cards. That seems pretty good. Tovolar, the Locust God. That used to be good. I don't know if it still is. Tristani, Time Wipe. Tameo. Okay. Storm Spirit, Ice Age. Sorin. This one's a good one, I think. I'm running this one. $25 for the whole box. Let's go through it kind of quick. I don't know. Someone look this card up. Wart. That card used to be good. I used to sell a ton of those. Locust God used to be really good. Sold all of those, except for, I guess, this one. Time Wipe. Tameo. Sorin. Some Boulder's Gate. That's Commander Legends. Graves of Granite. Ashiok. Nightmare Muse. We got into Johnny. Vraska. There's a bunch of mythics in here. Cons of Tarkir rares. So we had a Cons of Tarkir. It's Boulder's Gate. Cons of Tarkir commons. Now we're finding some rares and mythics in here. That was Gate Crash, I think. Admiral Beckett Brass. Tons of mythics. Great starter set for anybody. I'm sure there's good commander cards in here that have spiked since these been in storage. I haven't seen anything in here from later than like 2022, actually. Let me know if you guys do. Deflecting Palm. All right, tons of rares. Guild Mage. Dominaria, original Dominaria. Slippery Boggle. Oh, Ultimate Masters. That's a cool one. So this is just a stacks box, guys. This is all multicolor commander stuff. Tons of rares, tons of mythics, tons of good uncommons. Some Ice Age uncommons. Commander Legends. Baldur's Gate. Ravnica. Core 2020. Cons of Tarkir. Some more Commander Legends. Cons. Theros Beyond Death. War of the Spark. What else are we seeing? More Ultimate Masters. War of the Spark. Oh, Kaladesh? Or no, is that Aether Revolt? Ixalan. Lots of good stuff. Yep, for the whole box. I have a bunch of these boxes. We're just doing one box at a time. All right, Captain Ron. Have fun with this, man. There's going to be some good finds in here for sure. We only went through maybe half the box. Captain Ron, you're the man. Thanks for coming back, joining us again. That was box number 5. We have about 20 of these we're going to do. Grab this next one. What do we have in this one? This looks like all black. All right. 90 seconds. Bone Dragon. Champions of the Stray Souls. We have Scourge of the Skyclaves. That is Zendikar Rising. Sorceress Queen. Asylum Visitor. Forbidden Crypt. Oh, so these are Mirage. Abyssal Hunter. Brink of Madness. Corrupt Official. Moon Knight. Midnight Ritual. The 7th edition. 7th edition. Whisper Seal Dagger. Ogre Slumlord, the Primordial, In Garuk's Wake. There's a bunch of playables, guys. Bunch of good stuff. Night Howler, Blood Operative, The Lich, Necromantic Selection. If you have your own store and you want to sell singles, you could just break these down and make a bunch of money. I just don't have time to do it, to be honest. Ogre Slumlord. I was doing that for a long time, and I just can't. Hex, Grim Haruspex, Thieving, Zulaport Cutthroats, Zombie Infestation. These look like playset. Dominaria. Topaz Dragons. Eldest Reborn. Stitcher's Supplier. Some good stuff. Stab Wound. Tons and tons of uncommons. Theros. Commander Legends. M19. Cons of Tarkir. Was it Avacyn Restored? Liliana's Triumph. That's War of the Spark. Some more Commander Legends. Yep, we're doing good, Persuasive. Thanks, man. Doing good. Here we go. Huge box. You got we went through a quarter of the cards in here. Congrats, 38 bucks, Captain Ron. You can't lose on that. Let's get another box. We have... I don't know. I don't remember what these were. What are these? These old boxes. Oh, no. These are artifacts. This is an entire box. Wow. Scars of Mirrodin. Some Masters. Time Spiral. We got a Japanese card. Wooden Spheres. Mirrodin. All right, there's going to be, these are all artifacts. This should be a popular one, probably. The Wand. Time Sifter. Sundials. Playset of Sundials. Scroll of Fate. Solemn Simulacrum. Soul Foundry. Skull of the Masters. Scrap Heap. Scythe Claw. A Pike. Pendant Prosperity. Phyrexian Triniform. Navinural's Disc. Nyx Lotus. Multi-class Baldric. Three of those. Lifecrafters. Key to the City. Idol of Oblivion. Haunted Plate Mail. Golos. Ghostfire Blade. Grimoire of the Dead. Grafdigger's Cage. There's a bunch of good stuff in here, too. Black Blade Reforged. A nice little equipment there. Aetherworks Marvel. Magnetic Mine. 2 Magnetic Mines. Bone Hordes. All right. Library of Lang. That's got to be a $7 card, something like that. I haven't looked in a while. Icy Manipulators. Heartpiercer Bow. Looks like tons of equipment. The Juggernaut. Etched Oracle. Damping Sphere. Diamond Knight. Damping Sphere. The Chronodog Totem. Time Spiral. Codex Shredder. The Blade. Trepanation Blade. Trigon of Corruption. Ulamog. Tons of good stuff. Tons of good artifacts. There you go, Ron. That's going to be a good one for you. There's probably, I think there's, what are there, like 400 cards in these? 300 cards? 250? I don't know. There's a lot of cards. I think there's like 300 or 400 cards in these boxes. Don't quote me. Absolute steal for artifacts, especially. What do we got here? We have some red action. I probably honestly should start these boxes at like, I don't care. Here we go. Just the first fifth had 20. Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Red. This is all red. Let's see what we got. Any dragons in there? First card off top is a dragon. Forge Stoker Dragon. Avacyn's Judgment. Agitator Ants. Elisha who smiles at death. A Chandra. Chaos Warps. Captivating Cruise. Comet Storm. Isn't this card good? Comet Storm. Cavalier of Flame. That's like a, I don't know, $5 to $10 card. Devil's Play, Dragon Mage, the Jackal, Idolot of the Great Revel, another Forge Stroker Dragon, Free Jam Regent. A lot of dragons in here. Force of Rage, Felidar, a lot of Mythics, Fireflux Squad, Goblin Kaboomist, M15, Goblin Chain Whirler, a lot of Goblin Geode Rager, a lot of goblins. Grim Lavamancer, Inferno Titan. Inferno Titan. Tons of good stuff. Relic Robber, Shared Animosity, Squee Goblin, Nabob, Sarkhan, the masked 4 of those. The Hellkite, another dragon. Tons of good stuff. Warstorm Surge. Red Elemental Blast. Okay. These four Red Elemental Blast. 4 revised Lightning Bolts. Those are like 3. That's like $12 right there. Fireball. Circle of Flame. Dude. This one's stacked. Ron, we got through this many cards, and yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Congrats, Ron. That's a steal. Congrats, Ron. That's a steal. All All right. Born of the Gods box. Not to mention, guys, these boxes are worth some cash. These are all foils. Anybody interested in foils? This box appears to be all foils. We're gonna go through them a little bit here. These are all foil rares. Foil rares. Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. So this is March of the Machine. I did a mass box opening on those. Oath of the Gatewatch. Sunfall. Windshaper. I'm sure Windborn Muse. I'm sure some of these cards are really good now. Livio, Pack Leader, Zendikar. These are original Zendikar foils. 3 of those. 9 lives. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 lives. Foil 9 lives, M21. Heliod. Invasion of Gobakon. All right, guys. We're throwing this one up. Not today, Rob. I do sell sealed. I will sell sealed. Right now, I'm just clearing out, hammers. I'm clearing out storage. Baldur's Gate foil uncommons. Knightly Valor. Daxos. That was, Adventures? Tons. Blossoming Calm. So this is a whole box of foils. Contraband. Crystal Dragon. These were all mostly foil rares. Let's see what else we got. Habzan Falconer. Yeah, these are all uncommons. Foil uncommons. This is all white. White rares. This is Kamigawa. Norika. Lots of Kamigawa. Neon Dynasty. More Commander Legends. Etched foil uncommons. Foil rares. These are great pickups for anybody who is starting out. It's like an instant collection. Buying a couple of these boxes. Golden Tail, more Kamigawa. All right. Lots of good stuff. We'll go through the rares one more time. There we go. F-. Okay. Charming Prince, Fall of the Thran, Brutal Cathar, Tomic, Nyx Paragon, Sunfall, Windshaper Planetar, Windborn Muse, Kemba. There's a nice Kemba in there. Livio, Pack Leader, Armament Masters, original Zendikar. And then we had a bunch of 9 lives, 7 foil 9 lives. Heliod, Heliod, Heliod. Tons of good stuff. All right. F-. Congrats, man. All right. Should we do another box? I only have, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 more. We'll do 12 more boxes, and then I'll ship them out, and maybe we'll get some more next week. We got more foils? These look like more foils. These look like blue foils. Okay. Blue foils. Starting this one right now. 90 seconds. Inevitable Betrayal. Tons of cards. Foil Jace, Architect of Thought. Mythic Tano, Solemn Survivor. Djinn of Wishes, M10. Upheaval. Braids. Rishadan. Suspend. Teferi's Talent. The Singer. Fae of Wishes. Transcendent Message. Extended Foil Mythic Font of Magic. The Sphinx. This is a promo of some sort. Mercurial Spelldancer. This card was a beast when All Will Be One first came out. Rona foil. Tomb of Horrors Adventurer. Extended foil. Charex. Volo. Mythic etched foil. Opposition. That's Dominaria Remastered. Retro. The Hermit. Aetherling. Rangers of Ithilien. This is a Surge foil from Lord of the Rings. Transcendent Message. Tomb. All right, Compulsion. These are, what was this from? Wilds of Eldraine, I think. Blue uncommons. Tons of blue uncommons. These are mostly Baldur's Gate. Mystery Keys. Foil Mystery Key. The Dungeon Dealers. So this is from like mass box openings probably. Oh, is this Capenna? I think it's Capenna. Sandalberry. Oh, got a bunch of like extended and showcase foils. Kamigawa. Guaranteed you won't get all these cards in one place very often. That's just the first little stack right there. We have a bunch more cards. Cone of Cold. That was a good card. All right, the Kunk. I'm curious to see what else is in here. I wanted to see, isn't there there's a really expensive Baldur's Gate uncommon. Forget what it was. Irenicus Vial Duplication, is that right? They might be in there, I don't know. I probably pulled those out if I was mass box opening, but you never know. The Kunk. All right, Oath of the Gatewatch box, guys. Congrats, the Kunk. These are more foils. What are these? Multicolor foils? Multicolor foils. One second, I need a drink. All right, here we go. Tana the Blood Sower. I kind of recall this might be a good card. I can't quite remember. Angie Falconwrath, Priest of Fell Rites, Karth the Lion, Sidar, Blood Baron. This is, shoot, I forget. Slogurk, Gaedrone, Foil Showcase Planeswalker, Aragorn, Lord of the Rings, Gimbal, the Skyclave. This is Zendikar Rising, Parnace, Sam Loyal Attendant, Pyru the Volatile Elder Dragon, tons Anawan. These are Zendikar Rising, Gandalf, Bright Palm, the Elven Queen, Bedevil, Frodo, Sauron, Kasla Kit, Merkle, Lord of Bones, Nightvale Spectre, Baral, Oboon, another Pyru Volatile, another Sauron, an extended Bright Palm Soul Awakener, Boros Reckoner, and we have a bunch of uncommon foils. Blister Coil Weird, some Kaldheim, some Capenna. Tons of good stuff in here, guys. These are all foils, looks like, uncommons. And commons, rares, and mythics. These look like the uncommon part. Double Masters. Baldur's Gate. Oh, these are the invasions from March of the Machine. A whole box of foil. Dina Soul Steeper. Jury. Inga. Daxos. There's a bunch of good cards in here. Corlessa Scale Singer, Baldur's Gate. Thrakis the Butcher. All these showcases from Baldur's Gate. These are cool. I mean, some people like them, some people don't, I guess. Man. If I had time to break these down and sell them, I would. But they've been sitting. I've been meaning to sell them for a long time, and I'm clearly, it's just adding up. I'm running out of space. I have to sell all this stuff. Also have a baby on the way. Any good ones from Ikoria in there? We had some. We had that Vadrock. I can't remember if that card was good or not. But we opened. There was one card in there from the non-foils that looked really good. I don't remember. Ooh, foil lands. Anybody need foil lands? Cliffgate foil. Grixis Panorama. Jund Panorama. Phyrexia's Core. Jeez. Orzhov. All right, these are double masters. Foil borderless. Rakdos Carnarium. The Guild Gate. Simic Growth Chamber. All these are good. Demir Aqueduct. These are all foil. Oh, I guess this is not a full foil lands box. But these were all foil. The first, I don't know how many cards. 20 cards are all foil. Now we're getting into more. Urza's Power Plant. Urza's Towers. Urza's Mines. Alright, Monasteries. Azorius Chancery. So these look like all commander lands. These were all from commander sets, which I used to break down. Blighted Woodland, Cryptic Cave, Forgotten Cave, Boros Garrison. All right, we're starting these. Tons of good cards in here. Selesnya Sanctuary, Myriad Landscape, Mystic Monastery, Foul Orchard. Doesn't look like there's any rares. These look like all uncommons. Jungle Shrines, Crowsand Verge, Mishra's Factories, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Memorial to Folly, Myriad Landscapes, Opulent Palace, Temple of the False God, Stone Quarries, Ricks, Simic, Submerge. Oh, these are these the good ones from Zendikar Rising? I'm not sure. Oh, here's some rares. There are rares. More Zendikar. Exotic Orchard, Desolate Lighthouse, Dark Water Catacombs, Playsets, Endless Sand, Cinder Glades, Temple of Triumph, Thespian Stages, Mosswort Bridge, Mossfire Valley, Prairie Stream Playset, Oran Reef of the Vastwood, Needle Spires, Temple of Kessig Wolf Runs. All right, there's rares. Here come the rares. Here come the rare. Hopefully there's more wastelands in here. Windbrisk Heights, Relinquary Tower, Maze's End, Castle Vantress, Mycosynth Gardens, Seachrome Coasts, Hinterland Harbors, Rivendell. Tons of good rare lands in this section here. We've got Slagwood Bridges. Oh my gosh. Captain Ron, that's the best steal of the night. Congrats on that one. 400 Commander lands. Oh, Captain Slash. What's up, Captain Slash? I just saw Cap. Nice. Dude, that's the steal so far. Welcome in. All right. Next box. What are we on, number 13? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Box number 13. This is a Zendikar Rising collector bundle, gift bundle box, I think these were. What do we got? Green. All right, these are all green foils. Okay, mixed sets, I'm imagining, like everything else here. We're going to run it. 90 seconds. You get the gift bundle box. You get all of the cards inside. Straight out of storage. We've got Barroom Brawl, Deep Root, Doomscar Warrior, Joel Rael, March of the Burgeoning Life, Pelucranos Reborn. This is the showcase. These were those showcase foils. Suruk and Goreclaw. Some good cards, man. Mistcutter Hydras. These foils from Theros were not easy to hit either. Willowgeist, Lovestruck Beast, Vivian's Talent, Evolved Spinoderm, Gaia's Will, the Ooze, Arborea, Invasion of Ixalan, Squirrel Mob, some squirrel cards in there, Tovalar's Huntmaster, that's a good card, Venerated Rot Priest, this card was amazing, especially when it first came out. It is a good card, actually, really good. Undermountain Adventurer Extended, Tovalar's Huntmaster, Leyline of Abundance foil, the Weaver, Spider, some Kamigawa, March of Burgeoning Life, Pelucranos Reborn. If you have kids and they are just starting Magic, this is like the perfect, these things of all foils, they're so fun to play with, build decks with. All of those rares. Eternal Witness, this is a great card, extended. Kami of Whispered Hopes, I'm pretty sure this card This has got to be $5 at least. Somebody look that up. Foil, Call Me of Whispered Hopes. Finn the Fangbearer. Another Eternal, two more Eternal Witnesses. The Hunter, Titanoth Rex. These are the ones that are lands. Vastwood Thicket. Are these the good, the expensive ones? I can't remember. There's some expensive Zendikar Rising. You look upon the terrace, whatever. Scurry Oak. Bunch of squirrels. Herd Bailiff. Guys, there's a more Finn the Fangbearers. More Squirrel Sovereigns. Capitech. All right. Aaron, congrats, dude. Tons of good cards in there. Got a couple more. I'm going to do, I think, 9 o'clock tonight. So a couple hours, we'll do some pack opening, some rip till he hits. There was like 4 or 5 of them. Finn the Fangbearer foils. Showcases, too. Finn the Fangbearer showcase foils from, what was that? Midnight Hunt, I want to say. Yeah, that card's great. Starting this one off, we have, let's see, Hallowed Moonlight. This looks like a white box. Hero of Precinct 1. Khans of Tarkir rares. Magic Origins. Dragons of Tarkir. Hour of Revelation from Hour of Devastation. Eternal Dragons. Several Eternal Dragons. Call to Arms. Lantern Scout. Leyline of Sanctity. There's something for anyone in here, everyone who plays white. Magus of the Disc. Ondu Inversion. Are these the expensive ones? Ondu Sky Ruins. I can't remember. No, it's the black and the green one, right? Plea for Guidance. Remorseful Cleric. Ravnica at War. War of the Spark. Ruined Halo. Elspeth. Deploy the Gatewatch. 4 of those. Angel of Sanctions. 5 of those. Pristine Angel. Magus of the Disc. Thalia's Geist Callers. Death Ward. Deadeye Harpooner. Dawn Evangel. Daxos Blessed by the Sun. Danitha. Dauntless Bodyguard. Alright, a lot of good stuff in here. Congregate. Circle of Protection White. Famished Paladin. Faith Fetters. We got some more Ice Age. Time Spiral. 8th edition. Well, some more older stuff. Mercadian Masks. Captain Slash. You're going to do Hada Freeblade. These are World Wake. The deeper we go, sometimes the better the car. All right. Need another sip. Congrats on the $29 pickup. All right, Dragons of Tarkir. Let's see what we got in here. This one's jammed packed. This might be another box of commons. Starting out commons. M19. Dominaria. M19. Dominaria. Ixalan. Rivals of Ixalan. Just to look at, I was looking for the see if there's any common or uncommons or rares. These are all that whole pile was commons. Sun Sentinel, Cleansing Ray. All right, we got some green, Giant Spider, Oakenform, Naturalized, Elvish Rejuvenator, Llanowar Elves, Titanic Growth, Plummet, Colossal Dreadmom, or Llanowar Elves, Plummet, Rock's Oracle, Giant Spider, Naturalize, Oaken Forms, Plummet. Well, hopefully there are more in the back. Dragons of Tarkir box. Those got to be hard to come by. All right, what else? Next box up. Legends. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can sell this one. These are all Legends cards. Hold up. Wow. Remove enchantments. Flash counter. Marble priest. Holy smokes. Pyrotechnics. Lost soul. Erosion. Guys, I have no idea what these are worth anymore. I don't know if I can run this. Oh, the dark. We got Inferno. Faint. Pyrotechnics. More Legends cards. Should I run this or not? Boomerang. Oh my gosh, look at this boomerang. Rust. Lost soul. Oh my gosh. Active volcanoes. Hornet Cobra. Guys, you guys seeing anything like majorly expensive? Because I am not sure anymore if I should run this or not. Blazing. Ash. Oh my gosh. A leprechaun. All the kobolds. Yeah. Glyph of destruction. What are the kobolds worth now? This card is a red spell when you cast, and kobolds are a red creature for 0. Wow, it's a 0 drop. Rust. Anti-magic aura. Oh my gosh, dude. Flash counter. Counter target interrupt or instant spell for 2. Let's see what else is in here before I throw this up. Holy Day. If I throw this up, I'm going to start it at $100, which is probably still... Oh, there's antiquities too? Hold up. Grape Shot, Racolite, Urza's Chalice, Weak Stone, Ornithopter, Battering Ram, Tawnos Wand, Armageddon Clock. Ooh, the Blacksmith. Tap to prevent up to 2 damage to target artifact creature. Well, I guess I am here to sell these cards. Tablet. I'm gonna sell them as a lot. I think I'm gonna throw them up for $100 though, because I really have no idea. There's probably... Oh my gosh, Millstone? This used to be a really good card. It's probably expensive. How much is a Millstone? There's Ashnod's Transmigrant, Weak Stone, Primal Clay, another Millstone. Remove enchantment. Oh, the Medusa. How much is a Millstone? Somebody look it up. Carry on Ants. Isn't that a rare? Is that a Legends rare? These are Legends cards. Which card's $10, Monk Dog? Millstone? Void Fate? Lady Orca? Equinox? Backdraft. Red Mana Batteries. Talaria. Relic Barrier. Horn of Deafening. Millstone from Legends, or rather Antiquities, has got to be $10 at least. $5 LP. What about Carry On Ants? I thought this was a rare. Is this a rare? All right, hold on. I'm just gonna throw this up. There's so many cards, and I'm not really sure what they're worth, but if it sells for $100, I'm happy. If not, I'm happy to keep it. So I'm throwing this up for $100. If anybody wants it, no big deal if you don't. I'm sure I'll find more stuff like this in storage too. This whole box, Antiquities, Legends. What else did we see? Did we see anything else? I think it was Antiquities and Legends. We got Kobolds. The Dark. There were some cards from the Dark. I just don't have time to break these down and list them individually. Yeah, I have more boxes of cards. I have more boxes, but this is what's up for auction right now. Are all these Legends, Antiquities, and the Dark. Commons and uncommons. Is Carry On Ants a rare? There might be rares in there. I thought Carry On Ants was a rare, but I don't know. I don't even know what I did with them now. Two are in sleeves. Barbary Apes and Energy Tap. I don't know what those are worth. $20. Yeah, and so there's got to be rares. There's got to be rares in here too. All right, Dread Pirate. You got them all. Next box. I have 5 more boxes. This is our 5 more boxes. This is a Born of the Gods box. These look like foils. These look like black foils. Black foils. I'm gonna start it again. $25. 5 more boxes. I'm gonna be on tonight in about 3 hours, and we'll do some. We're gonna rip some packs. Oh, this is I put up for 30 seconds. 30-second auction, rapid fire. These are all black rares. Oversold Cemetery, Infernal Reckoning, all black. Piper of the Swarms, Mythics, Archfiend of the Dross. 10 seconds. Mask of Gristlebrand is a huge box. All foils, black. Cultist of the Absolute, Piper of the Swarm, Mythic Invasions, Royal Assassins, Call to the Void, Liliana's Talents, Infernal Reckonings, Ravenloft Adventurer, the Pariahs. These are from, all sorts. Kamigawa. Tons of good stuff. F-, congrats, dude. I did not mean to start that for 30 seconds. That's going to be a good one for you. I was hoping to go through more of the box. Okay, I need to 90 seconds. Okay, next box. Khans of Tarkir. Khans of Tarkir box. We only have 4 more boxes, guys. 4 more boxes. Reckless Storm. These are all foils. It looks like red. Red foil. Scalding Viper. Popular Entertainer. Goblin Dark Dwellers. Calibrated Blast. Ronin. Slow Bad. Iron Goblin. Glimpse of Tomorrow. Anger of the Gods. Grim Lavamancer foil, Anger of the Gods again. Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink. This card was really good at a point. Reckless Stormseeker. Shivan Dragon. Foil Cavalier of Flame. I know that's over $10. March of Reckless Joy, Gutter Cap, Red Cap Gutter Dweller. 4 of those. Godric, Cloaked Reveler, another Grim Lava, and Anger of the Gods. Tons of good red foils, guys. More Grim Lavamancers. We've got foil Dominaria, foil Zendikar, March of the Machine, Double Masters, Young Pyromancer. Tons of cards in here for anybody who is just starting, any kids you know. If you guys are looking for some playables yourselves, Flame Rift, Fireball, Dragon Cultist. All different sets. Ember Hauler. Annex, Hardened in the Forge. More Goblins. Tons of good stuff. All right, Captain Slash takes it. 3 more boxes to go, guys. 3 more boxes. This is another box. Fate Reforged. Let's start it. Fate Reforged. This looks packed to the gills. What is this one? These look like commons. These are Shadows over Innistrad. Black, red, green, white. Shadows over Innistrad. Oh, here's some Avacyn Restored. Khans of Tarkir. This is just a huge box of commons. So far, at least. Naturalize. These are all common so far. Let's see, we're about halfway through the box. Khans of Tarkir. Journey to Nyx. And let's see, there might just be commons. M23, M13, M14, M15, Journey, M14. Okay. Our first unsold item tonight. That's fine. We'll donate it. I gotta clear some space. Next box. We're not going to rerun anything. We have Theros Beyond Death. Okay, these I recognize. These, somebody was actually asking me for these, and I guess I found them. These are gold stamped Final Fantasy, and there might be March of the Machine and Phyrexia all will be one. I think those were the sets that I was keeping these from. Although they might be in different boxes. These are, let's see if these are all Final Fantasy or not. Yes, these are all Final Fantasy, and they look like they're in order. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. Does anybody need gold stamped art cards from Final Fantasy? I'm actually going to hang on to these because somebody was asking me for these. $4 each? Well, then this box is worth hundreds of dollars. These are all gold stamped. I don't know if the rest... These are probably the only ones that are sleeved. Gold stamp art cards. Are there any that are worth more than others, Persuasive? The Yoshitola. These are $10 each. I mean, is anybody going to pay me $10 for them? I don't know. Tifa. All right. Well, I guess I'll hang on to these. Oh, there's a... Is this Sephiroth? Yep, Sephiroth. That one's got to be a good one, right? Sephiroth and Jill. We got the Moogles. I don't know. I guess I didn't know these were worth that much, but it has been several. It's been several months since this came out, so They are pretty cool. Oh, the Vivi art card. All right, I'm just going to hang on to these. I know somebody wanted them specifically. They were looking for like 3 or 4 to complete their set. I'm going to hang on to them for see if they come back. Let's see, what else are these? These are probably... These are the non-gold stamp ones, the rest of the box. And these look like other Final Fantasy cards. Okay, I found this. I'm glad I found this box. All right, these are just foils. Final Fantasy foils. I guess I'll just hang on to these. I know somebody was interested, so I'll hang on to these. We'll do the last box. We're going to do one more box. What are you trying to master set? The art cards or the foils or what? All right, I'm going to run this last box. Last box. This looks promising. Revised lands. What was this one? Oh, 7th edition. This looks like just a land box. Urza's Saga. Tempest. Urza's Tempest. Some 4th edition. Mirage. Mercadian Mask. All right, let's run this. This is a cool land box, guys. Lots of old lands. These are fun if you're drafting or, you know, want to put some cool old lands in any commander decks. Got Mercadian Mask, Ice Age, Revised. Hopefully we find a dual land in here. I highly doubt it. Somebody, I guess, there was a Wasteland in the last one I sent out. You never know. More. These are all revised. Dude, this is sweet. I'm sure these are like probably $1 each, and there's what, 300 or 400 in this box. So whoever gets this is getting a steal, no matter what price, basically. 97, 5th edition. These are all 5th edition, old school, really cool forests and swamps. They are played. A lot of them look played. Some of them are near mint. There's a 6th edition. So all different sets. This is just like all 90s. Mirage, Invasion, Ice Age, Tempest. Dude, some of these, if you have time to break down and sell single cards, you can get $1 a piece. A Scalding Tarn? There's definitely... I didn't see a Scalding Tarn. I don't... There wouldn't be a... I mean, Scalding Tarn is a new card, so probably I don't think it'll be in here. You think you saw Scalding Tarn? I don't think so. Urza Saga. Yep, a lot of these are $1 each, I'm sure. Portal. All right, Captain, you won it. There is a sleeved card back here. Oh, what is this? A Tribe Elder. Okay. What's back here? Zendikar and a random Kamigawa card from 2005. More Zendikar lands. Hopefully there's more cards in there. There could have been a Scalding Tarn. I didn't see it, but I don't know why it would be in here. This is all just stuff. Hold out. All right. Captain Slash, you won that one. Thanks, guys. We got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have a bunch more of these boxes for sale probably next week. I'll just go to my storage and grab some more. We'll go through them and sell them. They're all from collection buys and from mass box openings, and I'm sure a lot of it's bulk, but today we found a bunch of good cards. So thanks, everyone. You got whoever got some of those were like crazy deals. So congrats on that. And tonight I'm going to be on at 9 o'clock my time, so 3 hours, and we're going to be ripping packs. We might have collector boosters tonight. We're going to have some rip till you hit a mythics, and we're going to have a bunch of fun. Absolutely. All Cynthia. Were you the one who messaged me? Were you the one who was looking for like 5 of those gold stamps? Somebody messaged me like a month ago, and I knew I had them. Okay. Yeah, DM me whichever ones you need. I don't know if I have them all, but I'll hook you up for sure. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to end this stream. I'll get all these stuff packed up, shipped out tomorrow, and check back. I'm going to be on in about 3 hours, and we'll rip some packs. Have fun, guys. I have tons more bulk. If you guys need anything, we'll do this again for sure. Have a good night. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks, everybody.